Hello friends! A lot's changing in the garden very quickly right now, so it's time for another garden update. Let me show you what we got going on so far. My pink dandelions are blooming for the second time. They're closing up though because it's the end of the day. But yeah, it's starting to get going real good. There's a lot of little buds in there too. We got our irises and strawberries, and here is that purple coneflower, I think it is, or echinacea, and it's coming back real nice. We trimmed off the dead stuff and been watering it, and it's turned green, and hopefully we'll get some blooms later this summer. And then further up we got some more irises. Those are bigger ones. We got more strawberries, loads of strawberries, and they're waking up and doing well. Here's my little spring bulb box. Never did get that other tulip. I don't know what happened to it, but this one's going. And look, there's like a little drip of water in there. How cool. And we got our grape hyacinths. They're just about done blooming, I think. Although there's a fresh little bloom down in there. And we've got more strawberries. And my grape hyacinth over there, just that lone one, and it's like sprouting up some little babies. And then we've got more strawberries and irises, and then over there's the dandelions, more strawberries and irises and strawberries. And then over here our little red bush is blooming, and it's got leaves on it now. Quite beautiful. And I can smell the pollen in the air. It's awesome. And Candy's got some little strawberries she's selling the plants of. And we got this little cart we're using for the gardening stuff right now. Usually we use it for our grill. And we got strawberries doing real good, getting blossoms now pretty well too. We'll have strawberries soon. Strawberries and irises. Tulip. Wait, that's not a tulip. That's a daffodil. And still nothing in the fruit tree ones. I don't know what's going on with that. And the weedy one, I haven't put anything in there yet. Got a few more single strawberries. We're seeing if they'll wake up and we can sell them. Nothing in there, I think, yet. Our little red hot fire poker, we trimmed off the dead, and it's looking pretty good. It's coming back to life. Hopefully we get a nice bloom this May. And then our irises, that's just kind of like we store them there because we don't have room for them all. And then these daffodils, look at them, they're blooming so beautiful. I just love spring bulbs like daffodils, tulips, all that. They're just beautiful. And we've got our raspberries. Candy was the first one to the weeds and got all the weeds out of there. And she's been digging up some and selling them and thinning them out a little bit, because you can see they're really packed in there tight now. Places like here where she's cleared some out, there's more room, and that means they're growing better and more. And I believe these irises are light pink or white. Got more pots for single strawberries, and our little rose bush is getting pretty good leaves. I don't see any buds on it yet, but getting leaves. And I don't know if we showed it. There's a load of flowers on these strawberries. Out here at our little tree, not a lot new going on, but we got some little leaf buds. Oh, lovely. There's a little paper wasp or something. But yeah, nice and pretty. And down below we got this little beautiful little flower. I couldn't remember the name of it. I think it's a pansy. I could be wrong. There was two different flowers that looked similar in a catalog I was looking at, and I think one was a pansy and I can't remember what the other one was. We got our tulips, but there's no blooms coming on them yet. Hopefully soon. And there's a tulip there. And let's see, the little daffodil. There's not much. No, maybe a stalk is about to come out of there, hopefully. Hopefully we'll get a little bloom on it later this spring. Up here I planted these 5 little peat pellets. Never sprouted anything, so I replanted some pepper seeds in there. Jalapenos. And then we've got our tomato plants are doing good. I transplanted them out into these little pots and some bigger pots here. Those are all tomatoes. That is a pink dandelion, those two, and this one is a California poppy, and that's a pink dandelion. So we got 4 pink dandelion sprouts. The others are over here. And there's a tomato, California poppy, tomato, pink dandelion, and a tomato. And these 3 are doing better, I think, than the others. Not sure why, but. And then we've got our mint, which is doing variably depending on the thing. I don't know if we're gonna keep it, but it's growing and it does smell nice in the summer. Look at all the mosquitoes, guys. It's not pleasant. There's been water sitting in the canal for a few weeks now, and so it's just ideal temperatures for the mosquitoes. But we got this cool little mosquito trap, and they go in there and a fan blows them down into there, and then you can just close that. You turn it and it closes and traps them inside, and then you wait till they die and then you can start over again. Don't know why my camera's having issues with focusing. Anyway, and then I did notice our last update video, I didn't think the raspberry had survived the winter, but it did. It's starting to come back now. Just getting little leaves on the stalk there, and that one. And even this big one is starting to try, although that big one doesn't want to focus. But yeah, like down there there's some leaves, so something's happening there. And over on the grapevine, I don't know that much is happening. Maybe a little bud there or something. Not looking like much though. We'll see what it does. And that's our garden so far. A lot of things happening real quick, so I'll try and keep you guys updated. Let me know if there's any cool plants that you're growing right now or that you plan to grow this summer. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.